Alright. I think I don't have enough to upgrade Lucifer, which annoys me, but oh well. Hold on. Fast? Yes. I've been streaming more on Twitch recently. Uh, but tonight I figured, well, because I've been voice recording and editing all day for videos. You good? Give me a second. Ow. Fucking. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Ow, fuck. Like I was saying, I'm just tired. I've been voice recording and editing most of the day. So, like, I'm recording new audio for some videos. I'm also editing.
You destroyed the Hellgate.
Yeah, it kinda tainted the view. So, you ready to fight now or what?
You traveled this far to fight me. You could never touch the power of the Savior.
Sounds like you're overcompensating. Besides, I didn't want you to get a creak in your neck for looking down at me.
Silence! What would it take for you to alter your position?
How about death? So, you ready to eat your words?
Do as you wish. Your attempts are futile.
The true form must be inside. Looks like it's up to me to take care of ugly hair.
There we go. But, no, oh crap. My least favorite boss of this game, Yamato. So I've been... Oh, I hate this boss. Ow! Ow. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. God damn it. What the heck was I saying before? Oh, yeah. Editing, recording stuff for some brand new videos. But also wanted to play this game tonight because I've been more focused on streaming on Twitch recently, once in a while. Taking more breaks. Which I have some stuff planned for some things. Ow. Son of a... Also, can I not... How do I... Hold on. Hold on. Do I not have access to Virgil's sword? I guess I have to... There we go. I'm not very good with this game. It's a lot more sluggish compared to 5. Oh. There we go. There's... Come on. Oh, of course. Dang it. Hold on. Come on. Also, let me know if the audio or if there's any problems in the chat. Come on. Okay. Jesus. I hate this boss. Come on. Shoot. Hold on. Let me make sure everything's working. Uh, because sometimes I don't know, especially when it comes to. Is it the headset? I don't know. Hold on. Everything's working audio wise and stuff like that because sometimes tech problems. Fun! Thanks, PlayStation! Monitor something. Make sure everything's working smoothly. Hold on. Just give me a second. I'm gonna check the stream. Okay, everything is working, it looks like. Okay, good. Yeah, yeah, Magni, I'm doing good. Tired, sure, but I'm doing good. Looks like frame rates are fine. Audio looks decent enough. And I'm sure if Sugar Mama's watching, friend I know on Twitter, hi, and hopefully you enjoy seeing me suffer. Wanted to not do something on Twitch tonight. I wanted to do something YouTube-wise. Oh crap! Crap! A friend, shut up. That's her name. That's her online name. Shut up. Shut up. Now, as I ain't telling you, it's none of your business. It's none of your beeswax, good sir. It's her privacy. I ain't gonna go around telling everybody her business. It's not my place to do so. Just asking for the aid, that's all. Yeah, no. and she's and the here's the thing, she's way older than you, so there you go. So drop it. And not that that's a bad thing. It's still drop it. You're around the same age as I am. Early 20s. Yes. This is why I don't say nothing hardly on stream too much. Type of stuff that gets on my nerves. See. But trying to figure out this boss, because it's the one boss in this game I can't stand. Let me say something. Yeah, and I shouldn't half the time. Just my biggest problem. I need to learn to keep my mouth shut once in a while, because I never know when to stop talking. Trying to figure out how to do this boss. Like he has one more weak point, and I still can't figure out. Screw this. The cannon to your right. True. Also, welcome. DNM. But yes. I hate this stupid boss. This is the one boss that is like... I know what they were aiming for with it. Like, they're trying to emulate Mundus. What's up, dude? This way. Hello. But, like... it ends up being more irritating than anything else. Got it. Now, finally, okay. Ah, shit. Really? That's some Street Fighter bullshit. Okay, where's the cannon at? Oh, shit. Come on. Fuck. Damn it! I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Shit. Hi. Fuck. Son of a bitch! No. Should I cheat? Fuck it, I don't care. I'm so much better with Devil May Cry 5. Like, here's my thing with 4. I like 4, but my problem is sometimes it's very sluggish, and a lot of the systems feel a little bit incomplete. Like, especially when it comes to Dante's moveset. Like, sure, some things are fine, but I feel like it could have been better. Ow. And this, like, especially when it comes to, like, the enemies, like, some of them don't suit Dante. And the Savior boss, this is one of my least favorite bosses in the game. Damn it. Like, maybe it's a me thing, but, you know, feel free to disagree. But I fucking hate this boss. Oh, fuck you. I'm out. Fuck that. Yeah, the game was only half finished. Yeah, and it kind of shows. Like, I feel like I really think, like, certain Devil May Cry games, like, need remakes. Like, if I was to do the games in my own personal way, similar to, like, the remakes of Resident Evil, yeah, they get a lot of shit, but I would do it in a very specific order. 2, 3, 4, 1, and maybe tweak and re-release Special Edition. Personally, only because I feel like Special Edition for 5 kind of was underwhelming. Father, I hate you! Just die! Okay, finally. What am I supposed to do now? There we go. Hi there. Yeah. Plus, I have some pretty cool ideas for 2. Especially when it comes to, like, some stuff. I feel like because I've done a video on it on my gaming channel. But personally, if I was in charge of remaking Devil May Cry 2, punish him, but look out for the fall. Yeah. If I was in charge of remaking Devil May Cry 2, there's a lot that I would keep. Like, because there's a lot there that I feel like, story-wise, it's basically about Dante kind of surpassing his father's legacy. Like, he still only engages with stuff when it involves his family. And some elements of it, you know, like the stereotypical stuff, like, you know, evil businessman stuff, you know, like what they did with the reboot with Arius. I don't mind it. Like, personally, hell, I would keep it. But I would tweak stuff to make it, like, just a little bit better. Like, the New York setting with, like, Gallimore Altiz, or however it is you pronounce it, I don't have any problems with. I feel like if you treat it like the remake of Devil May Cry, not Devil May Cry, if you treat it like Resident Evil 2 remake, but a better version of it, where, like, in that, it was, like, they did cut out a lot, but it was still, an experience that people enjoyed. I feel like Devil May Cry 2 could, a remake of it could be something similar. Where it's like, take some things from 5 that worked, but also take systems that are from the original, but fine-tune them just a little bit. Because I feel like, yeah, DMC would be cool if they dropped the gun cycle, kept the frick button, stuff like that, replaced. Yeah, like, some systems I don't personally mind. Actually, you know what? Here's what I would do. I would treat it like Resident Evil 2 Remake. You have 2 separate campaigns, just like in the original. Dante's campaign and Lucia's. Just, yeah. But what I would do differently is that I would tweak the fundamental system of the amulet system, because here's my thing with Devil May Cry 2. It doesn't have a style. What's it called? Devil May Cry 5 style system, and I personally don't think adding it would be a good idea. I would actually make the style system go more with the amulet system, like the way they tried to do things. Ow. Bastard. Because the amulet system in 2 isn't a bad system. If anything, it works for what it is. Like, I personally believe that, yeah, but Dante has Royal Guard, though. Does he in Devil May Cry 2? Does he have Royal Guard in Devil May Cry 2? I don't remember him having Royal Guard. Yeah, he can run on buildings and he was overpowered when it came to his guns, but Devil May Cry 2 didn't have the style system. No, he has it. He has to have it. Oh, well, yeah, but here's my thing. I feel like the system, as its like hypothetical remake. Well, yeah, obviously. But my thing is that I personally don't like the idea of just adding stuff, like giving him the style system for Devil May Cry 2, I don't feel like works. Like, here's what my vision is. And here's my hypothetical thing. Just like I said in my original video, which, you know, bad quality aside, my idea for a Devil May Cry 2 remake would be taking the amulet system and modifying it a little bit as a style system in that game, where you have access to these different swords. So I feel like going from like a Devil May Cry 1 type of system, where in that you had he just keeps taking my platforms. There, finally. I feel like with the Devil May Cry 1, there was like Devil May Cry 3, or not 3, 2 has like these different swords. They all function very differently, or they're supposed to, but like, I feel like it should be a system that's based around the amulets and also your swords. So, depending on which amulet you have, it affects your combat in different ways. Very similar to the style system where you have Gunslinger, Swordmaster, and Royal Guard. The amulet system could be slightly modified because it has that elemental side of things, I guess. I haven't played DMC2 in forever. But taking that element and tweaking it to where it's basically like the amulet system is like a different version of the style system. And obviously, you would have the other swords from that Devil May Cry 2, because, you know, you can't, you know, not have them. But instead of them all feeling the same, which was a lot of people's biggest problem, I feel like they would have to be tweaked. Because, like, you could tweak the system. Like, some stuff in Devil May Cry 2 isn't bad. The story's shit, but it always has been shit. I feel like hypothetically, the biggest thing that I would want to do is improve the enemy variety, the environments, and the sections. Like, I would take a little bit from Bayonetta and from what was already there or planned. So, what they originally wanted was for Devil May Cry 2 to be bigger, badder, and better. And in some facets, it is a lot bigger. The problem is that the story doesn't work completely, and also because of the fact that what, like, honestly speaking, Devil May Cry 2, there's elements of the story that work. Like, the idea of Dante surpassing his father's legacy by defeating a demon that his own father couldn't defeat, being Argosax. I would honestly tweak the lore of Argosax just a little bit, which, that's just me, and also improve the boss fight at the end, because I hate the boss fight, and I think it sucks. I fucking hate the Argosax boss. It's so generic and so boring. But, I just would tweak the amulet system to make it as a style system. Because I think in the narrative side of the things, Devil May Cry 3, he has his styles. Devil May Cry 1, he doesn't. Devil May Cry 2, he has bits of his styles ingrained into his actual gameplay, but in 4 and 5, he gets them back. I think the amulets can be integrated into the Asylum system, but I think multiple times a cycle, like amulets do to heart jewelry, so I dig your idea. Well, thanks. Plus, Argosax, here's my thing. I actually would tweak Argosax and Arius just a little bit. Like, some elements of the story, like, here's the thing with, Lucia, I feel like a lot of people give Lucia a bad rap because they just treat her like, oh, you're doing what you did with Trish again. But that's not the case, because Lucia is an adopted demon. Like, she actually does have somebody that cares for her. Unlike Trish, who only served Mundus. Like, that was the thing. Mundus was pretty much all she ever knew, and she knew that she was created from the get-go. It's just that when she did find Dante and, like, they had those brief things, there was, like, those brief moments of, like, hesitance. Yeah, the Argosax boss was awful. The Despair embodiment was the game's only skill check, and, like, other gross, and, yeah. Overly, yes, exactly. And also considering that Lucia is more, even in her demon form, is more angelic in her appearance, I actually would prey on the idea of her being less of a demon, but more, like, she is a demon, but she's more angelic in nature because of being raised and, having traits that are more angelic, and questioning her nature and stuff like that. I would actually, if I was writing the story, I would prey on that idea. Well, also, the embodiment of despair fight and stuff like that, I don't. Argosax boss fight, Trish, however, plays super well in DMC2. Her combat system mirrors. Yeah, but the other thing is, the reason why it works is because her system is pretty much recycling Dante's stuff. Trish has always gotten Dante's hand-me-downs. No one can bullshit me on this because she has. Her guns are pretty much a copy of Dante's guns. Different names, obviously, but design and...
Take it out from the inside. Time to wake up, kid. You're missing out on all the fun. No! opportunity to save the world doesn't happen every day, you know. Savor it. This I will savor. Let's clean up this mess.
Poor Nero. But, yeah. I have done videos on my gaming channel where I've talked about how I would remake, each of, like, the Devil May Cry games, and they're, like, in their own little playlist, which I think I'll put a link to, that video, or one of those videos in the chat. Because, like, I have, like, a full playlist stuff. The Nero's mother, one of them. Nero's mother was one of them. I don't think that. I don't think Nero's mom was one of the secretaries. It honestly makes sense for her to be a prostitute. Or something. Like, she just got lucky. I don't know. Here's my thing. With Devil May Cry 2, yeah, I'll give it a look, but I really enjoy with other. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, give it a look whenever. I'll probably even link it after stream.
I'm gonna get this done.
Here's my ideas for, like, Devil May Cry 2. Here's my tweaks. Here's my fixes. Devil May Cry 2, the major things that I would improve on would be A, the boss fights, the characters, the gameplay, and the overall sections. The map itself, I don't have problems with, to some extent. I don't mind the setting. What I do mind is that, that if they were to do the game now, the setting would have to be tweaked just a little bit. Like, if they could go more Redgrave City meets New York aesthetic, I feel like that would be the perfect way to handle like, I feel like with Devil May Cry 2, the boss, yeah, it's funny that 5 would fold Agnes into the lore from of DMC2 unless it was, yeah. Well, plus, here's my thing. Devil May Cry 2 has a lot of bad boss fights. Some of them, like, having, like, demons possess the architecture and stuff, like, taking over things, isn't a bad concept. I don't think in any way, shape, or form it is bad. I feel like some bits of it, when you think about that concept alone, it is brilliant. Because it's proving that demons aren't just demons that have forms. Like, demons could manifest as anything, or possess things, or can be great in scale. Just like what Devil May Cry 4 tried to do with, like, certain boss fights. Like, you had, Burial, and a couple other ones. Devil May Cry 2 has that, and I feel like certain ones could be tweaked. Like, give them the Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 2 remake treatment. Like, as much as people like to complain, and I actually plan on remaking some of my Devil May Cry ideas videos over there, but as much as people like to complain about Devil May Cry 2's boss fights, Devil May Cry 2 does have some good fundamental ideas for boss fights. Like the helicopter, as much as people can complain about it, you could actually have done something very interesting with it. It's a demonic helicopter. Hell, in Arkham Knight, to pull a little bit of an idea from that, in Arkham Knight, with the Batmobile, you had to fight a helicopter that is being operated by Jason, but not manually. You could actually do something very similar when it comes to like a flying boss, which you've done flying bosses before, but this is the only one that's like more mechanical in nature. So doing something like that where you can fuse the helicopter with like the helicopter boss fight structure from Arkham Knight with a more Devil May Cry, structure works. I feel like that, makes it make sense. I don't know. And Agnes used to work to Ouroboros, so to no other reason than plot. Well, true. But you could probably say that, like, Great. Welcome back, Dice. Hating my life. Fuck. The worst aspect of this game. Fucking dice. Damn it. Son of a bitch. And plus you have other boss fights that you could do. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. And fuck. Plus, I feel like Devil May Cry 2, you can do some other interesting stuff. Like, there's so many fixes to tweak, not just boss fights, but also sections, because Devil May Cry 2 is a mixture of action, horror, and other various stuff, like little MacGuffin things too. But it also has like some Bayonetta or early Bayonetta stuff, like the bike section. And for a remake, you could actually have that. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sakes. But, yeah. I'm trying to figure this out. Come on. Ow. Oh, fucking hate this thing. Come on. I hate the dice. Thank you. Moving on. Crap. Also, give me a second. Something. Sorry, okay. Come on. My least favorite part of this game. Sorry, I just got back. You know the dice trick? I know a little bit of it. I'm still trying to figure certain things out. I never really liked the dice mechanic in this game. Like, I feel like should have been like a one and done puzzle, or it could have been tweaked. Like, that's really the extent of how I feel about the dice. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's one of those things where I feel like yeah, I don't know. What's up? Hey, man. It's hit when you desire the number facing up. Yeah. Austin, long time no see. Honestly, you want to know? Here's actually, because I stand by this, and I actually was brainstorming a little bit for how I would. You're in my most hated room. Yeah. Um. Oh, hello, Burial. Nice to see you again. Right. Um. Shit. Okay. You know what? Just for a second, I want to just talk about this because I wanted to explain my point. Um. Um. When it comes to trying to think, Devil May Cry, not well, Devil May Cry 2, right? I actually had ideas on how to fix the final boss being Argosax. Like Argosax's fight is 2 stages, right? And that's something I wouldn't mind keeping. The blob thing, I feel like that works as like the first like little thing, but it should be allowed to get up out of the ground and move around. Like it should have all the attacks of like the originals. Like I basically would want to have the first stage be 2 stages and the second stage be 2 stages, like 4 stages in total. Where very similar to in Resident Evil 4 Remake with what they did with what is the name? With what is his fucking name? The priest guy, Sadler. Yeah, like what they did with changing the Sadler boss. Well, I would want to do something arguably very similar, where like I would want to have the first stage be, you know, very similar to the one we got, but you know, like you're trying to get off, like take off the heads and stuff like that. But they eventually they suck all of their heads into, like, even though the ones that have been destroyed decide to, I'm gonna use a fucking star. They basically release a bunch of energy, and then they actually manifest and go out of like they basically start walking around. Like it would kind of take inspiration from, if you've played Darksiders 3, the Envy boss. I would want to do something arguably similar. I would kind of want to do something like that, where basically you have it doing different attacks, but it's like a monstrous Frankenstein collage podge walking around. You have to dodge it, but it also starts creating things in the environment. Where there already is crystals embedded into the ground, it starts making more. Which I think that idea is pretty interesting and kind of valid. This is gonna suck. Damn it. No! Not you! Anything but you. I fucking hate this enemy. Ow. The secondary stage is where things get a lot more interesting. Because of, like, Argosax having a fiery form, and he has two different forms, like it's male and female, like fiery humanoid-looking things, like one of them using different armaments with, like, using their fire and stuff like that. I actually thought it would be pretty interesting if you could do something with that. And weirdly enough, I actually thought you could pull from Elemental. If anyone's actually watched that movie, you would know that if with Ember, she would walk on crystals and her fire would change color, reflecting the crystal below her and stuff like that. Well, I thought, would that be interesting if with the crystals would be in the ground. Some of them like purple, blue, green, red, and other various stuff. Even some gold ones, or yellow, I don't fucking, or blue. But basically, the crystals would change the fire of Argosax the Chaos, but also how he attacks. But not just how he... It doesn't just affect him. If you smash those crystals, they can affect you as well. So some can bring back health, Devil Trigger, or maybe have little status effects. Like a... I don't know. Like, because your amulet system, some of them could have effects with that. Ow. Which is something I'm surprised the game doesn't have. When you really think about, Devil May Cry 2, and you look at the Argosax fight, it would make logical sense to actually go with his more, stuff. And I think, for me personally, I would actually think that idea makes logical sense. And hell, you could actually expand it to where Argosax could pull like a Fiend Fire and create fire illusions of the different demons that you've had to fight in the boss fight. So you have to do different things. Maybe it's a terrible idea, but I thought it makes logical fucking sense. Oh great, the Frog Hooker's back. Damn it. Hello, Frog Hooker. Hey, look everybody, it's Mr. Frog Hooker. But yeah, for DNM and Gotchick and That's just my idea. We've been chatting a little bit in the chat. Sorry I haven't been streaming on YouTube lately. I've been focusing on streaming a little bit more on my Twitch, which, if you haven't already, the link is in my bio, along with my other social stuff, like the Discord server, and also links to the other channels as well. So sometimes support over there, which I've been focusing a little bit more on, greatly helps. Because even if it does help. So, yeah. Not gonna, like, completely self-promote, but, you know, it helps, you know. Really? Frog hookers! They look like the one female fish from Shark Tale. I'm also gonna have to go through that stream and have a friend download it so he can either he can download it or I will, and I'm gonna have to like VOD it. To like funny moments and stuff like that. Come on. Really? Also, can everyone still hear me in the chat, or is the certain things not working? Let me know. Uh-huh. Well, that's good to know. You've got to be kidding. Fuck it. Son of a bitch. Come here. Frog hooker. Take that tongue and I'll show you where you can stick it. Send off shove! But then again, there's certain people that would like that, wouldn't they? Not funny. Also, so I want to briefly mention this. I don't know who here has Twitter, or am I the only idiot that owns the app or has the app? I know Magni has it, so save your breath. I already know you have it. But who else has it? Because briefly, there was something I saw on Twitter that was very disturbing for me. And it honestly just annoys me because it's like one of those things where it's like there are lines you don't cross. Like, I know that I don't know. It's like something I don't want to talk about on stream, but it's like, yeah. Oh, welcome back, good sir. I wonder what happened with you. I was wondering why you went quiet. Shorts. Also, give me a second. I want to do something. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Trying to think. What? Wait, you were doing shorts? What'd you upload? Or do you mean like shorts, like actual, like clothes stuff you had to like wash or something? Watching shorts. Oh. Hey, Paul. How dare you? Is this stream that boring? I don't know. No. Ha ha ha. Dang it! Also, you've probably been wondering why I've been streaming as much. I did see you comment on the gaming channel, which I appreciate. I do appreciate what you said. The thing is, I didn't respond because I was gonna say, one, blame autocorrect, and two, voice typing's a bitch. So, but I did appreciate what you said. But yeah, main reason why I haven't been streaming as much or haven't been doing too much, catching up on workload. So like that's main reason. So like I got the Daredevil art piece done and Jinx. So like you can probably see that. as shorts on the art channel, but also, yeah. But also, the other thing was I've been streaming a lot more on my Twitch, because I do have a Twitch account, and I've been streaming and trying to grow over there, which I am at. Let me check real quick. I am at 35 followers over there. So, I'm hoping to maybe try to get some more soon. I'm kind of gradually growing it more. I want to try to like do like some games over there, like, but also do like art stuff only sometimes. So like I might try to do not really commissions, but like requested drawings. Like I'll like just a stream working on specific things, or stuff like that. And what else? My least favorite boss. Hello, bitch. But yeah, I've been trying to grow over there. But also I'm trying to focus on getting my workload ironed out. So like that's why. Oh my god. It's the one thing I hate about this controller and this fucking thing. You know, I'm trying to focus on getting videos figured out and other stuff. Oh yeah. But yeah, I remember. Would you smash this ball? No. Because right now, I don't, here's why I wouldn't. Not because I don't find it attractive, but because my heart already is taken. So I'm going to smash somebody else. So thank you very much. But I already have my eyes out there for somebody. So no thank you. So no, I would not smash her. No, I don't. But doesn't mean I don't have my eyes on somebody. But I'm still single as fuck. Doesn't mean I don't have my eyes on somebody. That I've been talking to them for a while, and that's about it. But no, I don't have a girlfriend. I want to be taken. Well, bully for you. Oh. Don't start. Don't you fucking start. I had everybody mess with me on Twitch when I said I was talking about this, and my editor, my fucking editor, a friend of mine who's an editor for me, he decided to be a dickhead and clip it and put it on the gaming channel. No. I just like them and they're a good acquaintance and we talk. There we go. End of story. Moving on. I'm not getting further into this shit. I'm not repeating what happened on Twitch. Oh shit. Fuck off. Shit. I just like them. I think they're good to talk to, and that's it. And that's it. I don't want to have any false expectations, especially if they don't feel similar. But also, it's the thing of like, I like to keep certain things to myself. I don't like to be too open. Well, you know you like them. Yeah. I'm already interested in the game. Yeah. What? Devil May Cry 4? Well, have fun with that. Oh, the woman is a they, them? No. She's not that. What the fuck? The person that I have, we talk, we have a lot of stuff in common when it comes to music, in the story of the game. Oh, well, maybe start getting these games. The HD collection's on sale, for fuck's sakes. Try it out for yourself. No, I don't. And I'm not going to talk about this. We talk on we talk on some different apps and stuff like that, but that's about it. I ain't telling you. It's none of your beeswax. Damn it. You guys are terrible. Thank God I don't have a girlfriend. You guys would just make my life miserable. It's bad enough on Twitch. I don't need it on here. But I'm curious. Yeah, and guess what? Curiosity killed the fucking cat. So unless you want to die, shut it! Drop it! You bet it it would. Yes, it killed the cat. Cat fucking is dead. So, drop it! Fuck. Mother... I ain't telling her nothing. It's not... She don't know you, and it's none of your business. That's the thing. I keep my private life private for a fucking reason. That's why I don't show my face on here. That's a big reason why I pull an H2O Delirious every year. Only a handful of people that I absolutely trust, including this individual, have seen my face. And because I like to keep my private life and me private. You and me are the same. Exactly. Like, my thing is, online or not, I like to keep things private because, like, I've had drama on here before. I've had people fuck with me. And last thing I need is someone putting a face to the name. And especially when it comes to controversy, which seems to happen on every fucking platform, but you're doing great at keeping private when you mention... I didn't say I'm seeing someone. I said I have my eyes on someone. Don't twist my words, motherfucker. I said I have my eyes on someone. There's a difference between actually going out on a date and seeing someone, which is not the fucking case. You're twisting my words. You're saying shit that I did not say. My memory is budged. Yeah, what? Your memory is you're hearing what you want to hear. Dipshit. Which I can call you out on right now. And I can say that yes, he did actually. I literally said I said I have my eyes on someone. No, I did not say that shit. I said I've been talking to them. That doesn't mean I'm talking to them in person, considering they live very far away from me, which I'm not gonna say where. So, no, fuckers. Don't start your shit with me. Plus, right now, they're just a friend. So you two are just friends. Yeah, we're just friends right now. We're just talking and stuff like that. We have a lot in common. I'm kind of in my more Megra from Hercules stage. And plus, considering that, you know, she's just a friend right now. I don't think she sees me in that light, even though, you know, I ain't trusting you with shit. I bet he's twerking his fingers. Fuck off. The only few people that have seen my face, only one of, like, Linda, or Lena, Queenie, Kid accidentally on a stream, which I privated. And who else? My best friend, obviously, and his girlfriend with the through the game. In NDA. Now! And also the person I've been talking to. Because I trust is earned over a very long period of time, and also depending on, you know, the person. But when it came to my best friend's girlfriend, he kind of showed her what I looked like against behind my back and shit like that. So it was like, well, I have nothing to hide now. Yo, you're listing names now. Yes, but doesn't mean that they're all here. You don't know shit when it comes to them, because I said I said names, but those are more online names. And nicknames. Lena or Linda is a nickname for someone I know that's on here. Same for Queenie. Oh, they don't know the channel. Some of them do. You know that nosiness is a bad habit, good sir. A bad habit. And if you're too nosy, you're about to get your fucking ass kicked! Also, quick side note, can't help it. Fuck you. Trying to think. The Daredevil video that I am working on. By the way, God Chicken, brief little question for you. Do you have any modded Daredevil stuff that you could send me? Don't spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. I was gonna ask him if he had any modded Daredevil gameplay clips or gameplay stuff that I could borrow. Who shut up. Ha ha ha. Using the other account, another account I see. Also, Batman Beyond. Irony there. Brief little irony. The one thing I wish that they, you know, don't toast. I'll spoil whatever I want. No. Sure. Whatever. Also, but genuinely, do you have any gameplay stuff you can send me? At some point? Like, whether it's like just short or not, like I could probably use like minutes. Because actually, I would need footage of a in-game Tokyo map, modded Daredevil gameplay, and also no, and I'm not going to. Fuck that show. Indeed. And also, don't ask. I'm not doing a birthday stream, you fuckers. Probably shouldn't have said that, now that I think about it. I already memorized your age, not by choice. Fuck it. Okay, how old am I then, fucker? Okay. When's my birthday? 21. Got that part correct. When's my birthday? Well, gonna be soon, but I'm 21. You're right on that much. But when's my birthday? You said it's in April. Yeah, it is. Which is coming up pretty soon. Son of a bitch. So it's probably around April 13th, 14th, or 15th. Little too early. Those dates are a little too early. But you are close, but no. Wrong. Or if 20th, or getting closer, but not completely correct either. Closer, but not completely correct either. Don't say he's getting closer or warmer. Only yes or no. I don't care. I'm still keeping it vague. I'll say what the fuck I want. But he's not correct, but he also not. It's like he's getting closer. 23rd, 26th. Even closer. Two more and you're correct. Yep. The second one, the 28th. Very warm, hot, hot, hot. But yeah. Yeah. So do I. Come on. Might find a couple Easter eggs, yeah. But I am serious. If you have the time, maybe send me some gameplay stuff on Discord soon. Because I could use some. Because obviously you can't send longer, but like, even if it's short, it still can be of use. If you have any. I don't have a PC. Well, it doesn't mean you can't fucking use, like, regular standard gameplay. Like, if you don't have a PC, it doesn't mean you can't record something from PlayStation, upload it privately to your YouTube account, and have it unlisted, download that, and cut it up a little bit, depending on if it's short or longer, and send it to me on Discord. The stuff I need is so small and just kind of like short, like brief Ghost of Tsushima gameplay or Spider-Man combat and Arkham combat, like small things. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. X. Whatever. If you can't do it, fair enough. I figured I'd try. Because you can capture your PlayStation gameplay, Mr. Excuses. You're like, oh, I don't have a PC, and I give you a way of doing it without needing the PC, because I don't just need modded gameplay. I could use just standard, also other gameplay as well. Not meaning to change the subject, but do you know Nero was supposed to be an actual Nero was supposed to have his actual double trigger and Doom support? Yeah, I know he was, but they changed it. Which I actually prefer this, because it makes how he gets it 5 a lot more satisfying. got to be kidding me. Come on. The fuck did he call me? Hey, son of a thing. Uh, just want to stop by and like I do. I'm watching the fight right now, so I gotta go. That's all right, man. I know you're streaming. I saw you were streaming. I couldn't really join, but hopefully you're doing well. The one with he calls a radical for demons. Yeah. Um, uh,
Talk about shaking things up in here.
Hey, kid! You should see what I'm going through!
Guess we're in the same boat then.
Crap. Alright, well, guess I'll see you next stream. I know I probably should stream earlier, but, you know, how it is.
We had originally intended Dante to form the Savior's core. Perhaps it would have been wise to adhere to that choice.
Too late for regrets. Now release cryyyyyy!
Why oppose the Order? I knew your faith was weak, but I always thought you served our wishes.
Bad enough you lying about all this and trying to kill me. But what really pissed me off was using cryyyyyy.
What is that?
Love. Look it up.
Come on, kid, it's time to finish this!
Wrapping things up on my end.
Don't be too sure, boy. Although flawed, the power of the Savior is beyond that of which you can defeat.
Finally, let's go. Come on. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. You're on the funnel. Nah, you're good. I actually went over to your channel for a second, and I actually gave you a bit of a sub because I was like, oh, I wanted to see, you know, but no, you're good. But yeah, it took me a little bit when it came to the dice section, but it's all thanks. Ah, you're welcome, man. I do plan on my gaming channel. I might sub it to you over there. I can, you know, find it stuff. But no, I'm ironically enough, I'm actually planning on remaking how I would remake Devil May Cry 3. I'm gonna plan on remaking that video pretty soon, along with a couple other ones. I might actually even do a video of how I would remake this game and a couple other things. But nah, you're good, man. I'm. Come on. Oh shit. Son of a bitch. I honestly don't like this boss. I genuinely don't. I personally wish that, like, even Artemis's fight is better than this. And that's where this fight is partially getting, like, Artemis took elements from this fight. Fuck. He got me. Shit. Savior my ass. By the way, if there was anything that you like, when it comes to boss fights in 4 and other stuff, what would you change? By the way, D N M. Can I just call you D? Make my life easier. But no, it's alright, by the way. I don't usually expect people to stay in these streams too much. Come on! Hadouken! Come on. Fuck. Honestly, I'd add more stuff. I'd rather have Dante than picking Nero's sloppy seconds. True, but also something that I would have changed. Like, here's my thing with Devil May Cry 4. I feel like there's elements like if you like, this is one of those games where you could have it to where there is 2 different runs. Yeah, you can go through similar environments, but also it would be nice to, I don't know, like, instead of just like, what if you had more than one Hellgate? Or what if you had, like, small demons that are maybe, like, Dante only gets 3 or, 3.5, devil arms. Like, and to add insult to injury, like, Nero's system, as much as I like it, just something about a noble. Yeah, it's more punishing this game to play the jump cancel with nose, and yeah. Also, give me a second. Plus, Nero's guns don't have as much of a kick as they do in 5. In 5, there is, like, a bit of kickback. And this, there's, like, I don't know. I don't feel it as much. Like, the blue rose kind of sucks as a weapon. Not gonna lie. In this game, Dante has 2 devil arms that were forged. Only one of them murders from the soul of a demon, and that's Pandora. It was made by, and Gilgamesh, which was made by demonic steel. Yeah, and that's my thing, is like the devil arms that he gets don't fit the overall demons. Like, I would have liked it if he had a couple other demonic weapons. Like, what if he had 2 extra ones and also 2 extra guns, and also, like, I would have pulled a little bit from 5, just a little bit. I swear to God, would you? Hold on. Hold on. I'll get into my point here in a minute. fucking hate this boss. But they ran out of time. Yeah, well, also, the other thing that I felt like they could have done, and that's why in 5... Yeah, I know. Damn it! You motherfucker. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying to, but I can't get a lock on him because he's doing that shit. What the fuck? That's new. Because every time I break his shield, he goes back into... Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, fuck! I'm this close to using the holy water. Just to kill him. I'm just close to it. I'm this close. Fuck you. Oh my... Screw this shit. I'm this close to using it. I'm this close. Every time I knock out his shield, he does that. No. If it's a response to what I said to you, I stand by what I said. I don't... Just tell it. Yeah, I'm trying to. I swear. Screw this shit. I want to use the fucking holy water. No, I don't want to send it here right now. I'm not.
The power of Sparta. Why won't you give me strength? Am I not worthy?
Never could take those legends too literally. But I do know that Sparta had a heart. A heart that could love another person. A human. And that is what you lack. This time I will save you. Just hold on.
Don't move or I'll...
idiot.
Huh. It's over. Took your time.
What? You looking for an apology?
Well, how long am I gonna have to wait for it? This guy just doesn't let it go.
This is where it started. And this is where it'll end. By my hand.
All right, then. Go finish it, kid.
Wait for me. You know, God, I always hated that you made my arm like this. But now with it, I can destroy this thing. Who would have thought?
Come on. Yeah. Come on. Figures. Well, the guns not hardly do anything anyways, which annoys me. Boo.
Now I know. guess I should thank you.
But that'd be out of character. Maybe you should just throw an insult my way instead.
Yeah, that sounds better. Still, I owe you.
Ah, don't sweat it. I had my reasons for helping. Take care of yourself.
Wait. You forgot this.
Keep it.
What? I thought this meant a lot to you.
That's the only kind of gift worth giving. I want to entrust it to you, so I am. What you do from here is your call.
Hey, Dante. Will we meet again?
Is this the end?
Maybe. Maybe.
The city's a wreck.
Yeah.
I am still alive, right?
Yeah. We both are. Cryyyyyy. If I'm a demon, and not a human anymore, is this what you want?
Nero, you're you. And it's you I want to be with. I don't know anyone who is as human as you are.
Looks like they're determined to interrupt. Guess that kiss is gonna have to wait.
It's all right. I'll wait.
Thanks.
Alright. I hate when it does that. Damn. Well, there's all the other modes and shit, but there's no way in hell I'm doing that shit. All that. I don't know. Could try Shadow of Mordor or something, but I have no idea. I never did finish Bayonetta, but I don't know. Yeah. Okay, one thing I would if I fucking could. You do realize that they don't have that game on PS5. So I would actually have to either get a screen capture card and get the game for a different system, and also figure out how to stream it, whether it be on PC or something, which I don't have, or not stream it because I don't own it. Because I don't have that game. I would love to stream it, don't get me wrong, but oh, I don't know. Neither do I. Plus, I don't have the game currently anyway, so that makes it worse. Um, uh, uh, Plus, my phone's about to die, so I'm going to unplug my tablet and plug up my phone. Resident Evil. I played through every one of those Resident Evil games except 6. And 1 and 0, and stuff like that. The only reason why I don't play those is because of the camera. I refuse to play the older games because of the fucking camera. No, well, I've done it partially on harder difficulties, at least some of the ones that I actually have and I can play, yes. But the thing for me is that I'm very picky with my games, so I don't have a wide selection. I have the Lego games and stuff like that, which arguably I've tried playing on stream before. Not to say that picky. Not to say that people don't like those games, but I don't see many people watching me play them on stream. Ow. Fix my bed. And plus, arguably, I do want to branch out and play a couple of new games, but also, at the same time, I do also want to try and focus on other shit as well. So, also, I'm going to be right back. I have to use the throne. Fuck. Okay. And plus, with PlayStation, if I was to switch the game right now, it'll fucking end the stream. So that's not really a good idea, all things considered. Trust me, I know, because I've done that shit before. I'm tired. Fuck. Watch Dogs, Incredibles, Ghostbusters, Shadow of Mordor, Fallout 4, Astrobot, fucking God of War 3, Ratchet and Clank, Doom, Days Gone, all that shit. Ow. Look, I'm tired. But I have a busy schedule tomorrow because I have to get art project done. I'm probably going to try to do it tonight and try to finish it up, tweak it, and get it ready to be turned into a short for tomorrow. Which, as for how, I have no idea. Check your DMC1 last time. DM1 last time. I've already checked. I saw your messages. I'm not going to respond. It's fine. As long as it doesn't happen again, it's fine. I don't care. I'm tired. You do realize I have been voice recording for videos all fucking day. And when I'm not voice recording, I've been working on finishing my fan art of the bride from Creature Commandos. So I can put that as a speed drawing art short for my art channel, or at least my art only channel tomorrow. I just have to like finish it up and tweak it tonight, so then I can like work on something else and shit like that. But the thing is, I have like, you don't realize I got like 3 fucking channels I gotta worry about, and also to add onto that, I have to tweet, like, I have like a bunch of work I gotta do. Like videos, here's the thing with your videos compared to mine. You can get a fucking little face cam and record React videos and then do like live streams and play games and shit like that. Similar to what I'm doing here. But when it comes to the actual content, that's where we differ. Like, on both fronts. Like, I have 3 channels. This one, I put out whatever. I don't care what it is. Copyright or not, I don't give a shit. I put it out. On the gaming channel, whether it's walkthroughs or stuff like that, there's a lot more work that goes into it, as in editing and other stuff. So it makes it 10 times harder. 10 times. Because I have the idea of like making, well, your other channels are backup. I can't read the rest of that because PlayStation cuts off the fucking messages. But no, well, to some extent, yeah, they're a backup, but also to some extent they're not. Like, genuinely, I treat them as Ronnie does, or as you do, with like as a proper channel. They have a strict guidelines of fucking like an upload schedule of like putting out content that I genuinely enjoy, but also has a lot of thought and a lot of stuff thrown into it.
But the thing is, there's actual editing and actual thought that goes into, okay, this, that, the other. Like the Daredevil video, for instance. There's a lot of hunting down clips, like whether it's modded clips that of Daredevil stuff or actual footage from Daredevil video games or fan stuff. But also, there's custom stuff that I have to make myself. Like, for instance, there is like art that I would have to make, or small little bits of animation or little drawings to explain things and narrate points, and not just have little text on screen or GIFs. I want to make sure that there is a unique style there. So like, if you notice, if you actually watch the fucking how I would remake Arkham Origins compared to Arkham Asylum, there's a bit of difference because of obviously that video took way longer, but also there was a lot of thought and a lot of like, okay, I gotta figure this, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? So, all things considered, that's a big reason for why, like, if you go and look at the video, like, you have the different grids, you have the different layers, you have the text prompts, you have things clapping for your, yes, yeah, well, that's the thing with, like, the gaming channel, but then you get to the art channel, where, like, the art-only channel, more specifically. On the video front, I don't care about the videos. Genuinely fucking, I don't care. Only a couple videos on that channel have done well. Those have been like animation stuff where I've done stuff, but also the main thing I like to do over there is just get out speed drawings, like whatever I'm currently working on or whatever I need, I'm doing. And I want to make sure that they're, how do I say this? The speed drawings that I put out are, how do I say this? Good-ish? Yeah. Like I want to make sure that they're finished. That's the one thing that I ran into over here that I felt like made me I kind of shot myself in the foot. Because, like, when I drew, how do I say this? When I drew stuff traditionally, I had to work with a shitty camera, a camera holder, and I had to, like, draw very good for, like, 10 to 20 minutes or an hour without screwing up. And also, then there were some times where I decided to paint. Well, yeah, but also it's like I want to make sure that I'm putting out stuff that is good, but also there is like a schedule there and a method to my madness. Like, also, if you like look at the way people do YouTube stuff, like if you look at like because like when you start up a new channel, obviously there's recommended videos, and the ones that love to be recommended when you start one up is the ones about like how to succeed with YouTube. And it's like, you know, don't schedule videos, don't do this, don't do that. It's like, you know, don't upload every single day. That's, you know, like, you space out shit, and but also like blah blah blah. So it's like I'm trying to find like a method, like with both channels, where it's like art channel, get shit done project wise, and once it's finished, turn it into a speed drawing or an art short. And if there's any like requested videos, eventually do them. Because there was a request that I've put off because it's like they were kind of demanding it a little bit. Well, there was that, but also it's like the other reason is burnout, but also just streaming if you like, that's, I kind of ran into this problem over on Twitch where you stream and like nobody watches, so it gets very boring very quickly. I found that over here it's like I like streaming because it's like very kind of just, you know, fun to do. And I don't mind it as much. I'm gonna try to do a couple rounds of Bloody Palace because I am not doing the story again on harder difficulties because fuck that. But I don't have a PC at all, though. That's the thing. I don't own a PC. Most of my editing, I do things very clunkily, where I'm doing editing either half on my tablet or half on my phone. Like my own physical phone. Like I will use CapCut and just edit on there. Which, in retrospect, is a very difficult thing to do. Well, someone sounds a little bit jealous. Well, considering that I've been doing this for a little bit longer, but also, you know, in general, with this channel, it's like, it's more been lucky, and also I just appreciate all the support I do get on it. On here, on the main channel, I'm at like, okay, gaming channel, 200 and something. Art channel, the only art channel, 44. And on here, 2K. Which is nice. You know, it's like, I appreciate like all the support that I do get over here. Like, on any of the channels, it just, you know, it's not nice to see and stuff like that. It's just, you know, it's luck of the draw. And plus, it's like, for me, son of a... Yeah, no, here's the thing is that it's easy to, if you focus only on the amount of views you're getting, here's what I had to learn with the other two channels when I started over from a clean slate to some extent. When I first did this channel, it was more about quantity over quality. And to some extent that worked. But it also bit me in the ass a little bit with the way YouTube is designed. So when I started the other two channels, it was quality over quantity and upload whatever I like and hope to God the YouTube system allows it. But also sometimes working with other people and teaming up a little bit actually does help. Like, the thing is, if you just upload videos, like, either very long or, like, doing videos that, you know, like, have been done before, or there's not much work to the thumbnails, or there's this or that, YouTube's not going to give a shit. Like, the algorithm is designed for other things. I've been thirsty for viewers on my live streams, but and normal viewers. Well, yeah, I think anyone is, but I think that's the thing, is that you're concerned about wanting more viewers. The thing is, the problem with that logic is you have to put in the work. Not to sit there and say that you aren't, but if your only concern is, I want more viewers, then the thing is, you have to be willing to put in more effort into the content that you're producing and find a niche that, that's the thing, is that the problem, here's the thing, with certain bits of content, it's like, certain things have been done before. And if you focus on just, like, a certain extent of, like, oh, well, you're, like, doing reaction content, you have to be consistent with that. If you're doing gaming content, you have to be consistent with that. But you also have to, like, separate those bits and be like, okay, I want to make sure that the content I am doing, if it's for reaction stuff, like, you're not going to be like Tyrone or someone like that, or those guys, because, like, it's terrible to compare, one, when it comes to content, and two, it's like, you have to be willing to put out something with, like, quality, like, high quality, not quantity, like putting out 50 videos, quality. And the other thing is, like, I'm a small YouTube account. Well, yeah, but the other thing is, like, so was I. Like, the gaming channel, I waited a month. Keyword. I think I waited a couple days before I started uploading on that account. I made sure I had a couple videos lined up before I started uploading. The first couple ones didn't do well. Like, the ones that had no commentary, like a little bit of commentary, but like little walkthroughs and then stuff like that, wasn't the best. Then I also did a little bit of stuff with my friends, like, and put more effort into the thumbnails and, like, the Call of Duty stuff, which was fine. But the videos that took off were the idea videos, where I put in a lot more creativity and put in, like, a lot of thought in the things. Like, I think, I'm trying to remember, but if you, like, because I don't have I only have like 100 videos. Does your viewer consumption with you well? Does your viewers consumption with you well? That makes no sense. What do you mean by that? Like, dude, does the stuff with my viewers, like, whether they consume my content, is it cool? My main thing is, I've gotten less, I don't care, the consumption. Whether they watch my shit, I don't care as much. Not to sit there and say I don't care completely. It's nice to see people watching my stuff and enjoying it. Not to sit there and be like, oh, blah, blah, blah. But I've gotten to a point where I'm comfortable in saying I don't worry about the views. If you only are worried about views, you're gonna go insane. And I've had to learn that from advice from friends, but also other people that have just, like, told me, with YouTube, if you're in it for the long term, don't worry as much about the views, because views will come. It's consistency, quality, and scheduling, and other stuff like that. Like, if you do a detailed description and do stuff like that. Like, if you notice, if you look at my gaming channel, I know I keep comparing it, but whatever. You go to the gaming channel, you look at the very earliest videos, and you go from A, B, C, and then you start to notice a change, because I started to think about things from a more quality point of view, but also a creativity point of view, and, like, okay, better audio quality, grids, do stuff, find my own way of editing that works. Like, and also just doing stuff that
even if like nobody watches it, I still want to put it out there. Like, even if like some things aren't the best, like that is the main thing for me over there. And if you notice, like, if you look at the gaming little short, like, non-commentary stuff over here, it doesn't get views over here. Like, the streams, like, when I stream and stuff, we talk, we chat, everyone in the chat, all that stuff, it's fun. And stuff like that. But, like, some stuff over here doesn't always get views, and sometimes sharing it on the other platforms is nice. But the thing is, the other aspect of I've had to learn is that, one, I don't give a shit about views. Put out quality. Views will come with quality. If your audio's imbalanced, if your aspect ratio is shit, if there's nothing to the videos that, you know, whether it's like personality or it's something like genuine creativity or stuff like that, or editing stuff, you know, like, that's the thing. Like, if you notice, like, the idea videos, I've started to find a niche with doing that. It's fun content. It's, like, very similar to the drawing matrix. Subscribers will come with viewers. If they are interested in what I do or what you do, it'll come. And if it doesn't, then you have to improve and tweak what, like, still do the stuff that you love, but maybe tweak how you do it. That's what I found with stuff. It's like, you have to, like, tweak things, like whether it's editing or stuff like that. Find your own way of doing stuff. You know, like, editing for me takes a very long time, but the result is, you know, quality, and, like, not only just quality, but also, people do watch. Also, hey, Connor. Changed your icon and stuff, I see. Speaking of. So, like, if you're just wondering, like, okay, how do I do YouTube, Magni? It's not an easy answer because I've had to learn through trial and error. There's not an easy fucking just fix for doing stuff. Like, sometimes personality and stuff like that can shine through. There's a reason why there's certain YouTubers that, you know, the old school YouTubers, why they're so memorable and why people watch them. Like, for instance, Game Theory or Markiplier or those stuff. Like, yeah, they're the greats, but they had to start from somewhere. And also, people were drawn to them because of their personality, because of this or because of that. The thing is, if you're going for a crowded market by trying to do content that's been done, unless you have something very unique to you, I would say, you know, don't do that, you know? Like, find your own way of doing it, but I don't know. Also, Connor, where have you been? Bit off subject, but would you want to? A collab would be fine, but on the Daredevil project, it's a video all on its own. Like, I still have to edit, and I'm still trying to get clips together and stuff. It's not something that's going to be like a collab thing. Like, maybe if it was like Spider-Man or something, or like an ideas video for stuff like that, or an ideas video for something else, sure. Like, maybe it's a different Marvel game we could talk about or whatever, or maybe something else entirely. Sure, fair enough. But,
right now, I first have to get together and edit other videos and get those figured out and stuff like that before I do any collab stuff, because I have a collab thing that I have to like edit every week with somebody for the Devil May Cry 3 walkthrough, which I am still editing her audio, which is extremely frustrating. But also she has like a job, so like I have to wait for her audio every week. Or we could collab on how like do Spider-Man 2 better or something. Maybe. Or like a fucking Road this Marvel Spider-Man 3 walkthrough series. I don't fucking know. Something. But sure, fair enough. I don't know. It's either do that or like that'd be fun. I don't know. I understandable, but I'm in like a DM, so you can do it. Well, the thing is, like, I'm not always gonna be checking Discord DMs and stuff like that. Like half the time I'll check, but like the thing is, I have a very busy schedule, man. Like that's the thing you don't realize is that I still have videos that are unreleased that I still need to work on. Like. That's the thing with here's the thing that you don't realize. Editing is very draining, especially if like you're let me ask you a question. With your React videos, how much editing do you do with those? How much editing do you do with like your gameplay walkthrough stuff? Or do you only do that stuff live? I totally understand, but also I have a job, so my first new job is started playing it. Well, yeah, same here. I get that. Like, I don't have a job or nothing, but like I know people that do and stuff like that. So I do edit my videos on the. Yeah, but that's my point. Is that sometimes that doesn't show. Like, yeah, it's your content. And you do it however you want. I'm not gonna give you shit and critique you. And I have a different way of doing things than you. So it's like, I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, how I do things is better. No, I'm saying that if you're going to do stuff when it comes to editing, I don't want you to over-edit, but put more effort into it to some extent. Hell, thumbnails. That's the biggest thing I feel like, you know, I found that, and I actually had help from Fallen, or, you know, from the server when it comes to thumbnails, like tweaking stuff or like how to do stuff thumbnail-wise, like, you know, tweaking them a little bit here and there, like, you know, better ways of doing stuff where it's like different images and stuff like that. And I use my own art app. And I take the images and stuff like that. Is using AI for thumbnails cheating? Here's my thing with that. It's not cheating, but I also feel like it's clickbaiting, which is just as bad. And here's my thing. Thumbnails should be made with, you know, pizzazz factor, but if you're gonna use AI for certain things, use it sparingly, or if you are going to use it in in a unique way. Like if I had access to AI, you know what the fuck I would be doing? No, I'll fucking tell you. I would be using the AI tool to illustrate fucking points in the fucking videos. Like if I'm doing an idea video, if you notice, with my stuff, I make a lot of things from scratch to illustrate points. If you watch my video on my gaming channel, I think I did a video talking about how I would make a Nightmare Before Christmas video game. I took footage from, I believe, Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge, and also different clips that I could find and other various stuff. The rest of it is custom images I either made myself or had a couple of people make for me. I live stream more often as I am lazy to edit. And that's my problem. Yeah, is laziness, which I can understand because sometimes I can be the same way. But also, I don't want to put myself on a high horse and sound like I'm bragging, but I also just am very creative, so I stretch that bone a little bit more when I do my gaming content, where I'm focusing more on video game ideas. So, like, that's why it's more like natural for me compared to doing the more bare minimum of, well, let's react to something, let's do this, let's do that. It's, if I was to copy what other people are doing, it's just a jerk off. I'm sorry to put it that way, but it is. It's the same thing that I was having trouble with when I was starting out over here when it came to art content. And I had to learn that the hard way with art content is that I'm not going to be copying what other people or the way other people are drawing stuff. I don't like that. I can't stand it. You get well, originally that wasn't the very first name I had. I had like multiple different ones. I think the first name I had was very complicated, which was like RM Partum Estidi, which is the same as my PlayStation name, at least on this account, which was overly complicated and nobody could really pronounce it, which was like a different word for creative and artist in different languages. And I said, fuck that. Also, the other reason was like it kept, because of the RM part, it kept going with BTS shit, and I was getting annoyed with that, so I said, okay, fuck that shit. So I decided, you know what, to do something more more on the realm of like something easier, so I tried different names and different icons, but I stuck to something like, well, let's just make it simple. RM for my real name, the art for, like, because sometimes I like to do art on this channel, and 28 for my birthday. So I decided to like mix my initials of my name without my middle name and stuff like that. How long have I been on YouTube? A while? Like, I didn't start this channel without like some advice from Lynn and also seeing other stuff. Yeah, April 28th is my birthday. Which I don't like celebrating, but yeah. But yeah, if you look at my bio, like if you click on my channel icon and then like go where the bio is for all my extra links and shit, I'm pretty sure even if on YouTube, like on phone, it doesn't just show someone's views, it does show how long they've been on YouTube. And I've been doing this for a while. So, thanks. So, I basically, are you excited for the final season of, I can't read the rest of that, because it doesn't show it. If it's for a show or a game, I don't know, because
Daredevil. Yeah, it's been kind of a mixed bag, but I've enjoyed it. I've seen some of the set photos for fucking Daredevil Born Again Season 2, which have things I like and also things I don't like, but hell, I thought about doing another separate channel for comic book and comic book stuff and video game stuff. But I had a name picked out, but the thing is I wouldn't hardly be able to keep up with that shit because I don't read as many comics or play as many comic book video games as much as I used to. So keeping up with that media landscape and stuff like that is very difficult for me. Oh, good. I'll make sure to send you spoilers. Plus, thing is that would have probably been a collab comic channel stuff at some point, but the thing is I never ended up following through, A, because of how much work it would be to balance the main 3 channels I already have to balance, and 2, it's like consistency. It would have to be with people, A, that are more in line with doing the comic book content, and B, doing stuff that would be considered good and that hasn't been done before. And there was videos that I thought would have worked in that format, but I never end up doing the channel. And the channel's name was actually pretty interesting, and I've looked it up because nobody has this channel name, and I'm not going to say what it was, but I actually even had an icon picked out too. And I never designed it, but I sent it to some people, and I pitched the idea, but fell through the cracks considering that time on their end and shit like that. Which happens. But in the idea of like doing it, maybe one day, I might even make the account and I won't upload on it. Like, I'll make the videos and like have them unlisted, and maybe you might see it. But for right now, I don't know. Ramos. Well, that's because I have a zero tolerance for bullshit. And also I have a backbone where I've learned not to take stuff lying down. If people, I've learned not to let people walk on me. That's the difference. And the thing is, it's like, I've had people do that shit to me my whole life, and I've gotten to a point where I'm like, you know what, fuck that. I'm just gonna fucking, if you think you're gonna fucking walk on me and fucking talk to me like shit or treat me like shit, that you're gravely fucking mistaken, because it's not gonna happen. Like, that's how I work. I'm not, like, partially it's because of Irish in me, but also it's because I'm not going to let people do what they like. I've had people do that shit to me a lot growing up, and when it comes to the internet, you see these assholes, do this shit. Also, I'm really hoping that my TV doesn't decide to randomly turn off in the middle of a stream, because it's done that before. Well, you're very good at defending friends and watching. Well, yeah, it's because I don't I'm loyal, and I also don't like when people screw with me as much as if it was somebody I care about. And it's the one thing. I'm kind of like the Godfather is like or whatever reference you can throw the way of like, you fuck with me. It's kind of like I'm like the people of New York and Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. You fuck with one of us, you fuck with all of us. And you fuck with me or one of my friends, you fuck with everyone. Fuck you, and you're dead. I don't know what the reference I could throw, but basically, to some extent, yeah. But yeah, I don't let people walk on me, and I don't let people walk on people I care about. If you do that, regardless of who it is, whether it's female, male, whatever, you're gonna get called out for it. It's just simple as that. I don't let people fucking, do that shit. A, because it's not cool, and B, because it's like, son of a bitch. And I'm dead. Fuck! Oh well. I don't care. I don't mind. I'm probably only going to go for a little bit longer anyways, and I'm gonna be probably heading to bed. Maybe I might try to work on my fucking, what is it called? My bride fan art shit for, what is it called? Creature Commandos. And I'm going to try to get the short done for that, and also the fan art finished. I want to make sure that it's like good, and I'm going to probably have to like tweak it a little bit, because I want to try to like, I don't know, I want to make sure that that's the thing with like artwork, is that at the end of it all, it's like I don't really completely get the final say of what it becomes, to some extent. Like I don't know. I don't know. try Nero. But no, there we go.
What'd you say?
Sorry, I'm listening. My parents just called me on something for something. Nah, it's good. Just doing this a couple rounds of Bloody Palace before I call it a night. There was something I saw on Twitter today that kind of disturbed my ass. Because, like, why people come up with the shit they do for video games, I don't know. Regardless of what it's for or why. It's like one of those things where I'm never gonna understand. Yeah, I tried it. Come on, just die. You know something that kind of annoys me? And I wonder why this is not a feature that YouTube won't build into videos compared to shorts, and that's fucking related things. Like, why do I have to use a different app to set near the end of the video, like, oh yeah, this is like related videos and related content, blah blah blah. Because nobody's gonna check the fucking description. Nah, you're good. Fucking Frost, just die. I'm only doing this for a bit, before I have to go to bed. Because it's like 12, 17. So I'm trying to get as much time in Bloody Palace as I can. The other reason is so I can get like footage for like a Devil May Cry 4 video, like content wise. I want to like have some combat clips and other shit so I can like download it, which obviously some of it I'm going to keep unlisted so I can download it for a video, but I'm still on a not really on a, but on a point of like doing videos I said there's videos I said I was gonna do, but I put them off. Because I fucking don't have the time, and I'm very, like, because of my ADHD, I'm moving from one thing to another extremely fast and easily. But also because, in general, I just do. Plus, part of the reason, like, I'm gathering these footage clips is so, like, I have gameplay and stuff like that to sort through for when I do a Devil May Cry 4 ideas video. Because I plan on doing it after I remake my old stuff. Well, I don't I've had to learn the hard way. And that's the thing, is that you have to have, like, courage and not, like, if your answer to everything when it comes to problems and adversities is, oh, I'm gonna stick my head in the sand and hope that it goes away, then you need to do some soul searching or, like, some self-reflection and do stuff, like, to improve that. And that's what I had to do also, but also I've had a lot of shit happen to me in my life, so that's another reason. So it's like, I fucking don't let people stomp me into the ground, or, like, I've had people in real life fucking just, like, you know, bully me, not, like, in a physical sense completely, but also, like, in a, you know, control places I can go and, like, lie and manipulate. And there's stuff I can do about it, but sometimes karma works in mysterious ways where some things will get taken care of all on their own. Whether the person in question will get fired or something will happen. Either way, you know, it's one of those things where, yeah, I've had to find courage when I need to. You know. Thing is with you is you need to develop more of a fucking backbone. Not be an asshole like I can be sometimes, but a little bit of a backbone for shit. Just saying. Confidence and also fucking other shit are good qualities to have. So there's that. Alright. I'm done. Like, how long have I been streaming? And blibber blabbering? Okay. A backbone. Meaning that you need to fucking learn to stand up for yourself a little bit more and also not stick your head in the fan when it comes to problems. Basically, a backbone meaning courage. Dipshit. Not arrogance, not narcissism, just plain courage when it's needed. You're like the fucking cowardly lion from Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, my ass. Whatever. But, all this aside, what time? It's 12:25. I have been streaming for a total of 3 hours now, which usually I try not to stream too long, at least on YouTube, but sometimes I do, so it's fine. But I'm going to probably watch something briefly, and then I'm going to try to work on stuff. Yeah, I got to go too. Alright, well, I'm going to head to bed or work on shit tonight, get stuff figured out. So, have a good rest of your night, all that shit. Peace out.